Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to solve Cambridge O-Level Economics Paper 1 multiple choice question. We have the subject code 2281 and the variant of the paper is 12 for the session of May-June 2024, and we have 45 minutes for this paper, and this paper is carrying 30 marks. So we're going to start over question paper from question number 1. Question number 1 is that why will scarcity always exists? There are high cost of production, there are low levels of education, there are unlimited resources, and there are unlimited wants. Yes, we have unlimited wants. That's why option number D is the right for the scarcity. Moving to question number 2. A student decide to take up 2-year a partnership for which she will earn 10,000 per year. Okay, this is an important information. After that, she expect to earn 25,000 per year. She could take an unskilled job which pays 16,000 per year instead of apprenticeship. What is the opportunity cost in the 2 years of completing apprenticeship? Okay. So for 2 years we have to calculate 10,000 multiplied by 2 would be 20,000. Okay, then 16,000 multiplied by 2 we get 32,000. Then the difference between 32,000 and 22,000 would be 20,000 would be 12,000, and we have option number B, that is carrying 12,000. Moving to question number 3. The diagram shows the country's production possibility curve PPC. Which current combination of the consumer goods which would produce the greatest number of consumer goods in the future? So option number O and Q. No, this is means consumer goods are produced. It means there will be less investment by the government for the capital goods. So overall consumer good cannot be maximized without the use of capital goods. So option number P and O, that would utilize maximum of our resources to capital goods, that would create lots of jobs and opportunities. So it will be the best option for this reason. Moving to question number 4, which is not a macroeconomic topic. Okay, the growth in the Chinese GDP is macro. The level of consumer price index inflation in the UK is also macro. The level of unemployment in Spain, this is also micro. The total output of a German car industry, this is related to one particular industry. So option number D is the right answer. It doesn't belong to macroeconomic topic. Moving to question number 5. What is likely to cause an extension in a demand for a firm's fruit drink? A period of hot weather, a reduction in the cost of producing the drink. Yes, this is the reason for the extension of demand. A reduction in the cost. When the prices are reduced, there will be more demand because less production cost is there. Moving to question number 6. Supermarkets sell petrol gas outside their store. This is common. They reduce the price of petrol below other suppliers to attract more customer to buy goods in the store. When they buy more petrol, if this was successful, how might it be shown on the demand and supply diagram? Okay, first we need to that supply will increase, so there is chances of shifting the supply curve to the right side. So option number C and D is carrying. What will be the impact on the demand? Because they both are rising due to the low in the price, so demand curve would also shift to the right. So option number D is carrying both these right option. So option number D is the right one. Moving to question number 7. Which statement describes a market in disequilibrium? Excess demand results from a government maximum price below the equilibrium price. If the price is below the market price, so demand, so this is describes the market in disequilibrium. So this is the right one. Moving to question number 8. In response to an increase in price of 5 kg dollar to 6 kg per dollar, a farmer increase supply from 400 to 500. Okay, what is the price elasticity? So first we need to change it. 500 minus 400 divided by 400 and multiply by 100, we get the percentage, that is equal to 25%. Then for the price change, it should be like that: 6 minus 5 divided by 5 multiply by 100, it would be 1 by 5, it would be equal to 20%. So 25 over 20, it should be equal to 1.25. Option number D is the right choice over here. This was an important question. Moving to question number 9, which government, again I am putting this answer. Moving to question number 9, which government measure is most likely to cause a fall in both price and in quantity traded? Okay, indirect taxes, no. Maximum price, yes. This is likely to fall both in price and quantity traded. Moving to question number 10, the diagram show the wage rates of the cleaners and nurses. What is the result if a national minimum wage of OM is introduced? We can see that if minimum wage is introduced, cleaners will benefit because their level would increase to higher than the equilibrium, and nurses would not affect by the minimum wage rate because they are already getting more salary than the minimum wage. So there will be no change in the nurses and wage rate would rise for the cleaners. So option number D is carrying the both right option. This was a very good question. Moving to question number 11, what would cause a decrease in spending by household in a country? A reduction in disposable income, a reduction in the rates of sale tax, lower interest rate, and lower saving. So option number 11 is carrying a reduction in disposable income. Would obviously when consumer would get less income, so their spending would be reduced. Okay, moving to question number 12. Question number 12 is that which combination show the advantage of a small firm over a larger firm? Okay. Small firm have a better communication, yes, and greater independence, yes, both chances are there. Lower average cost, no, small firm cannot have a lower average cost, so this would be no. So option number C is carrying all the right ticks. Moving to question number 13, what is a variable cost of a firm? This is a very easy question. The cost of a raw material, yes, we know that cost of a raw material is a variable cost. Option number question number 14. Question number 14 is that the table show the daily average revenue and units sold of output for a firm producing bicycle over a 5-day period. What can be concluded from the table? So we can easily calculate their revenue dividing by their output. So we can easily multiplying it, 200 multiplied by 2, it would be 400. 160 into 4, it would be 640. 8 into 120, we get the answer, that is equal to 960. 14 into 180, we get the value, that is 1120. And 16 into 40, we get the value, that is equal to 640. Okay, so what can be concluded? We can see that option number 4 is the highest value. Okay, now we read the following option. The firm highest total revenue occurs at highest revenue occur at 14 units and the price is 14. So option number B, the highest revenue occurs at 14 units, but we can see at 14 unit there is a highest revenue. So option number B is clearly the winner here. Moving to question number 15, which function of money acts as a measure of value? A medium of exchange, a standard of deferred payment, a store of wealth or a unit of account? So we know that money is a unit of account, so option number D is the right answer. What are other options are also the function, but we should read the question carefully, that X is a measure of value. So that's why we have selected D option. Otherwise all other options were also correct. Moving to question number 16. What are the features of a highly competitive market when compared with the monopoly market? We know that profit and high competitive market, the prices will be lower and the profit will also be lower. So option number D is carrying both the right choices. Moving to question number 17. What is not a role of a central government in a economy? We can see that providing demerit goods. Yes, this is the providing merit goods. No. Providing public goods. No. Stabilizing. So option number A is the right choice. Providing demerit goods. Moving to question number 18. Question number 18 is that a government wishes to prevent deflation. Which combination of policies would be most effective in achieving this aim? Okay, option number A, interest rate. Government spending, interest rate would increase or reduce. Governments want to prevent deflation, so they want to reduce, interest rate should be reduced and government spending should increase. So option number C is carrying both the right ticks. Moving to question number 19. Question number 19 is very important question. The diagram show the impact of a tax introduced on a product. Prices and quantities are mentioned here. Okay, which area represent the amount of tax paid by the consumer? HP1FG. So this one no. HP2EG. HP2, then F, then G. Again, this is not the right choice. Option number B, C. P2, E and Q2. No, this is again not the right one. Last option P1, P2. Okay, then EF. P1, P2, EF. Yes, this box is showing the tax paid by the consumer. So option number D is the right choice. This is the table. You can see P1, P2 and E and F. This is the area. Okay. Moving to question number 20. Question number 20 is that which statement about supply side policy is correct? Okay. It aims to increase the productive potential of the economy. Yes. So this is the right choice. The supply side policy is always carrying the potential. It aims to increase the total demand. No. It involves the change in the equilibrium. Foreign exchange rate. No. It involves changes in the rate of interest. No. Moving to question number 21. Which change is most likely to cause faster economic growth in the short run? Faster economic growth in the short run, an increase in net immigration, an increase in birth rate, an increase in the death rate, an increase in the retirement age. So for the short run, the answer is retirement age in the increase. Okay. Moving to question number 22. How is the pattern of employment likely to change when a country become more developed? Okay, from rural employment to urban employment, yes. From skill employment to primary, no. The technical employment to manual, no. From tertiary employment to second, no. Option number A is the clearly right choice. Moving to question number 23. Which item is least likely to be included in the CPI, Consumer Price Index? Domestic cooking oil, homemade clothes, milk, and personal mobile phones. So we can know that it should be homemade clothes. They are the least, and all other are maximum or higher than this homemade clothes. Moving to question number 24. The table shows the 4 countries A, B, C, D. According to the data provided, which country has the lowest standard of living? Average year of schooling is the lowest in here. Life expectancy is the lower here. GDP is lower in here and here. So option number A is carrying all the right ticks. So option number A is the right choice. Moving to question number 25. Economic development in country X has progressed at a greater rate in the country Y. Okay. What is the most likely explanation of this difference in economic development between country X and country Y? We know that country X has a higher level of spending on education than country Y. Yes, education would be the main reason. So option number A is the right choice. Moving to question number 26. A rise in which factor would cause an increase in the production growth rate of a country? Birth rate, death rate, infant mortality rate, or net immigration? So increase in the population growth is affected by the birth rate. So option number A is the right choice. Moving to question number 27. 27 is that, okay, the diagram shows the market for an imported goods with equilibrium at point X. This is our equilibrium. The country imposes a tariff on this good. Is the new equilibrium at point A, B, C, and D? Okay. When tariff is introduced, this price would increase. So option number A and B are showing the increase in price. Now we have to choose between A and B. Okay. The answer should be B because it is in line with this X. So option number B is the right choice. Moving to question number 28. 28 is that the diagram shows the market for the Chinese yuan and price in US dollar. We can see y-axis prices of yuan in terms of dollar and quantity of yuan also given on the x-axis. What could have caused the change in demand for the yuan from D1 to D2? Okay, earlier equilibrium was at this point, now it changed to D2. It means this demand is decreasing. Okay, a decrease in the foreign direct investment in China. Yes, this would be the reason. That's why their demand is decreasing. So option number A is the right choice. Moving to second last question of our paper 29. The table show the average exchange. Okay, now you can see the question. The table show the average exchange rate of the UK pound sterling to the US dollar, that is the amount of dollar that can be brought with 1 sterling. Okay, year 1, 2, 3, we can see that there is decrease in the exchange rate. It means the value of currency of UK is decreasing, या pound is decreasing compared to dollar over the year, over the span of 4 years. It comes down to 1.64 to 1.25. What is likely effect of this change in the UK economy? So we need to identify the likely change. Decrease cost, push inflation. No, it will increase actually, not decrease. Decrease current account deficit. Yes, it is due to that their values decreasing, so their exports might increase. So there are chances of decreasing the current deficit. Okay, moving to last question of our paper, question number 30. Okay, now you can see the question. The table shows component of Japan's current account balance in trillion yen for 2 years. Year 1 and year 2, balance of goods trillion, balance of services, balance of primary income, balance of secondary income, all are given in the trillion. We can see that from year 1 to year 2 it is decrease. It is also decrease. It is also decrease, but this is in Okay. Which balance of payment improved between year 1 to year 2? So we can see that the balance of secondary income is improved. So option number C is carrying that option, because it is improved from minus 1.11 to minus 1 in negative. In minus, the lesser the value, it means the higher it is. Okay. So this is how we have completed this paper. If you do have queries related to the paper, you can ask in the comment section. You will be replied as soon as possible. Do not forget to subscribe this channel for if you want to watch these type of videos, like, and also share with your friends and community who needs help in those subjects. Thank you so much for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.